Hello, my name is Christopher Petty. I'm with K-State Research and Extension, the South Wind Extension District. I'm the Livestock and Forage Management Extension Agent for Allen, Bourbon, and Neosho counties. Today I want to talk to you about a grass that we commonly hear and see about in the wintertime. Take a look at this. Does this look familiar to any of the ranchers in southeast Kansas? This is Broomsedge Bluestem, commonly known as poverty grass. You'll see this grass in the eastern fourth of Kansas. It grows in open areas. It's called poverty grass because it's usually found in areas of lower fertility or areas where uh, basically you're lower in phosphorus and possibly lower in pH. So areas where there's a little bit of poverty, so to speak, in your fertility in your pastures. This is a native warm season grass. Typically, you don't notice it as much in your pastures in the summertime. In the spring and summer, your cattle will eat it. It is there. It looks like a warm season grass. The reason why we notice it at this time of year is because it turns kind of a reddish rust color. I've seen it anywhere from a light brown to a bright reddish orange to kind of a reddish brown color, depending on soil conditions. Also, cattle don't like to eat it. This time of year, it'll be taller than the surrounding grass. Cattle will eat everything else down in your pasture, and you'll see sprigs of this stuff still standing anywhere from about 2 to 4 feet tall in some places. So, what do we do about this grass? Like I said, it's an indicator of a fertility problem. In cool season pastures, like a fescue pasture, it's pretty easy to fertilize your way out of a poverty grass situation. First thing I'd recommend in any warm season or cool season grasses is to get a soil test. Contact your local extension agent to see how that is done. It's a simple process. It takes about 7 to 10 days to get results, and they'll let you know what kind of phosphorus, pH, nutrients, potassium, fertilizer that you need on your soil, or what kind of nutrients you have in the soil already. Once you know what you have in the soil already, you can get a handle on what you need to do to improve your fertility. A lot of times, if you have poverty grass, it's a phosphorus issue. In a cool season grass, once again, typical fertilizer for cool season grasses, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. You put a good dose of that on that favors the cool season grasses, and they can outcompete the poverty grass. In a native grass situation, it's a little bit harder to get rid of because fertility is typically not something we think about. In native warm season grasses, we don't tend to dump a lot of fertilizer on those. According to Doug Shoup, Southeast Area agronomist, he recommends putting a light dose of phosphorus in the late April time frame on your warm season grasses. If you do that for 2 or 3 years, you can get your phosphorus levels up enough that it's unfavorable for that broom sedge or that poverty grass. You'll see a slight decline over the years of that grass in your pasture. It's a grass of minimal use. Some wildlife will eat the seeds and will feed on it, but typically it's not a popular grass either for wildlife or for livestock. It is very common, like I say, in the winter months. You see it, it's always there, but this is the time of year that it's most noticeable, and it's the time of year that we get a lot of questions and comments about it. So once again, Broomsedge Bluestem, native warm season grass, common in southeast Kansas. It's not a serious problem, but there is a lot of it. It can be taken care of with a little fertility. If you have any more questions or comments about broom sedge, please feel free to leave me a comment. Once again, contact your local extension agent if you have any concerns about broom sedge or about soil testing. Thank you.